Minnesotans driving around with a GPS device and they never knew it.
Tonight we're uncovering new information about the state's plan to require GPS tracking on ignition interlocks for thousands of DUI offenders. We've been working this story now for 2 weeks. The Department of Public Safety's new rule is set to kick in December 1st. Jay Coles is going in depth tonight with how some interlock devices have been installed in Minnesota's vehicles for years, already equipped with GPS capability. Jay?
That's right, Bill, and there's no indication the state told DUI offenders who had the GPS devices in their cars. And now, a state lawmaker vows to get some answers and change directions.
I don't like the idea one little bit.
State Representative Peggy Scott of Andover chairs the House Civil Law and Data Practices Committee. She wants the Department of Public Safety to reverse its decision on allowing GPS devices in ignition interlocks.
We do want our government not to be looking at our every move unless it's warranted.
But now DPS confirms it knew 2 of the 5 interlock manufacturers have actually been using devices with GPS capabilities since 2011 and 2015 respectively. One law firm I talked to tells me the new systems, in their opinion, violates the Constitution. And now, with DPS knowing the GPS systems were used without notification, makes a bad situation worse.
They're starting what's seriously a comprehensive program for monitoring citizens when there is no reason for the government to need to know this data.
I spoke earlier this month with this woman who asked us not to identify her. She has a DUI and cannot start her car until she passes a breathalyzer test with an ignition interlock system. She told me the state just notified her to install a new GPS interlock device.
Well, I was angry, but I was also worried as to who's going to be able to see my location with this GPS or wireless module, whatever they want to call it. When are they going to be able to see my location, and where is it going?
It's a question thousands of other DUI offenders will have to wonder about December 1st. But Representative Scott vows to hold committee hearings to get the point across and stop the state or interlock manufacturers from using the GPS devices and possibly tracking Minnesotans.
To make sure that nobody's constitutional rights are going to be infringed upon with any kind of technology that's used. Furthermore, I think they had a little bit of responsibility to let the legislature know.
Now, DPS made the rule change on its own without talking about it with state lawmakers, which they are allowed to do. DPS declined repeated interview requests, but did say the new interlocks with GPS allows them to respond quicker if a DUI offender attempts to drive with alcohol in their system. Bill?
All right, thanks, Jay. And these are the 2 companies the Department of Public Safety says are already using the interlocks with GPS. They include the brand name Intoxilock, manufactured by Consumer Safety Technology. They've been in use since 2011. The other interlock is called Alcolock, made by Alcohol Countermeasure Systems. That's been in use since 2015.